Hi, we are Holistically Speaking, and we are coming to you guys. Today, we will be talking about our origin stories, and so you gotta come back every month because we will be doing this in three parts. So myself, Renelda, and Sheila, we are sharing like our background stories today, and we're excited to share this with you. Um, we also are co authors of Mood Boosting Foods. It's an ebook that we co authored and launched. It's only about a year, right? About a year out. And so you want to be sure to visit our respective websites so that you can get your copy. And we come together because, as you see behind all of our names, we got that same credential. It's the CIMHP. We're certified integrative medicine. No, certified integrative mental health professionals. Sorry. And so I am really excited to hear the backstories. I feel like I know these ladies already, but I'm sure I'm going to learn something new here today that we will be sharing with you guys over 3 different months. And so, Sheila, we would love to hear your backstory. And I know Renell is probably going to be listening for something new, just like me. So please tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm Sheela Ivlev. I am an occupational therapist. And just like you said, Dr. Catherine, I'm a certified integrative mental health professional, which is how we all found each other. Thanks to Reynelda, but we'll let her share that part in her origin story. So I have three different businesses as an occupational therapist. I have OT Bay Area. I'm licensed in the state of California. So I primarily do telehealth, but I do also work with people in person in the city of San Francisco. And I primarily work with adult professionals that are just looking to improve their overall well being. I also do workplace mental health consulting with WellWorks Consulting. And then I it's not really a job, but it takes up a whole bunch of my time like it is a job. I started this like grassroots health equity education that's provides information for students and clinicians worldwide, and that is Disrupt OT. So that's me and my businesses.
Am I muted? Oh my gosh.
You're not now.
So where did you even start thinking about opening at least one of those businesses?
Okay. The first one was OT Bay Area, my clinical business, and I'm like, how far back do I go? And if you'll bear with me, I can kind of share why I just went into occupational therapy in the first place. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. I was finishing college pre med, and I was like, nah, this isn't it for me. And living in San Francisco, I went into a nonprofit and it just wasn't enough to be able to afford to live in the city. And so I worked in finance and corporate quality assurance. And it was just kind of killing my soul. That corporate life just was not for me. And a really close family member died of preventable causes because he didn't have good insurance and he didn't speak English. And so I just like, I just knew that I had to go back to what I had wanted to, why I wanted to work in the field of medicine, wanting to help people be healthy, get healthy, stay healthy, live longer, more fulfilling lives. And I decided I had to go back to school for that if I was going to make a living and be able to work in healthcare. So I went into occupational therapy, thought I wanted to work in pediatrics, and my first internship was in mental health. And that was just like, that was it for me. And I worked for a bunch of hospitals and I tried to change systems, and I left basically to survive, because as an individual, there wasn't much I could do to change all of the not so great stuff that was happening. People being pushed out of the hospital to make room for more people coming in, even though they weren't ready to be discharged. Just all the different gaps I was able to see. And I taught a clinical mental health course, and I had to start my own clinic. And people started asking me to work with them, and I decided that it was finally time to start my own business. I was like, okay, if I could do this clinic stuff on my own, I see all the gaps. I really feel like I know what I want to do, and I started OT Bay Area. Sorry, that was really long.
Oh, no, that was perfect.
And I learned something new. I didn't know that you started your own clinic at some point. Like
It
I've
was
known.
it was through a university. It was like a free clinic for
Nice.
students to be able to be student clinicians and
Mhm.
provide services to the community.
Still, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Um, I um, I just like how you kind of went into it, like your progression. I have a similar progression, so when
Can't wait to hear.
I will talk about that
I know
as
we think we
well.
know each other so well, but there's so much out there.
Yes, Renelda has a really unique progression into this field, ridiculously unique. So I can't wait to hear it, and even more so, I can't wait for everybody else to learn some of the uniqueness of what she's doing.
So,
Um,
so
yeah,
Sheila, how do you bring your culture into your work?
ooh, that's a good
Ooh,
one.
that's such a good question. I mean, just I have my culture right behind me, right? So, I think a lot of us were told that it's not professional to bring yourself into your work, and I'm fortunate now. I'm South Asian. I'm Bengali. I speak Bengali and some Hindi, and so um, I get people. I mean, I get people referred to me because there aren't too many people that look like me, speak the languages that I do, doing what I do, and so I often get referred to people, and sometimes like families seek out culturally aware support. And so I I basically don't hide who I am. You see Ganesh behind me. I talk about my culture. I co-facilitate a group with Asian Mental Health Project. My culture is me, your cultures are you. And so even though I very much wear my culture on my sleeve, I am open to embracing other cultures in my practice, but I also do share my culture, healing modalities for my culture and my practice with others if they're open to it.
Great. I think that's beautiful that you are very open with your culture and, educating the community about your culture as well.
Thank you.
Same. It's nice just when we're learning even more about each other. I don't think it's just the public that's learning about us. It's nice to learn a little bit more about you too, Sheila, today. So, as we wrap up, be sure to come back next month because Renella will be sharing her very unique origin story of how she got into this mental health field. And remember to like, comment, and share this video with everybody else. We are three women of color out here talking about integrative mental health and talking about holistic things, all things holistic. And so share this around with your community. And don't forget to check out our Mood Boosting Foods e-cookbook and visit us on our respective websites too. And so come back next month. Renella will share her story. We will look forward to seeing you guys then.